Training is not just shooting arrows and a repetition of the gesture, it's shooting with a purpose, with a goal. It's very difficult to improve your shot if you just shoot arrows and let the feeling come as it goes. So it's important to find a purpose, work on it, and then evaluate how it goes. It's the only way we can progress. At short distance, on the eyes closed, every archer shoots really perfect shots. So it gets a bit more complicated. We start aiming to a target when we shoot longer distance, when we have a tendency to do things a bit more different or try too hard. So it's very important after having a period of rest, when you come back, or after a period you have been shooting a lot of short distance without target, to get some exercise to improve your strength, your control, or your purpose in the training, and get adapted to shoot in the longer distance. That's what we need for competition. The first exercise, very simple. What I'd like to do to gain strength is to draw the bow in a full draw position, move through the clicker, pass the clicker 1 centimeter after, go back to the same position of the clicker, come back, go to the clicker, come back and shoot when you are extended. I find my full draw position and aiming at the target. I expand under the clicker sound and pass 1 centimeter after. I collapse a little bit, I expand 1 centimeter after, I go back to the clicker, centimeter after, I stop and let it go. I used to do this in a combination of 3 arrows making the exercise and 3 arrows shooting without stop, like a dynamic shot. So the first one we will do the 3 times stop and shoot, and the next 3 arrows we just go and shoot through without any stop, to compensate with the tiredness of the exercise with the dynamic of the fast shooting. We'll do it 6 times with 6 arrows. So the first 3 arrows we make the exercise, the second 3 arrows we shoot fast. The purpose of the exercise is to work on strength, because you are holding the position in a dynamic way. You are going through the clicker. You work after the clicker, which work the muscles. When normally we release and we don't have so much action, in this exercise you move afterwards. So you work in a part of the fiber you want to work in when you shoot regularly. And the third part I like this exercise very much is that separate the moment of shooting to the moment of clicker. Very often we have surprise or reaction hidden in the moment that the clicker sound and we release. It's so fast that you don't realize what is happening. When you separate it, you find out new issues that you didn't know you had. The second exercise about control, and especially control in the sequence of the shot and the timing of the shot. We will do the shot in 7-second sequence, and then we have a rest of 14 seconds, and we shoot 7 seconds, 40 seconds, and we'll do it several times to get the rhythm and to get the control of how you make the shot. This exercise achieves, first of all, we have to focus on the sequence of the shot and the timing. So we don't want to make shots too long and too short. We try to keep in this 7 seconds, and we give a time to rest, that our body can go back to a ready status to shoot the next one, and to keep mentally set to what we want to achieve or what goal we are working with. One of the help of this exercise that we don't do it when we practice regularly. In practice we are like a shot machine. We just go and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot, and we don't keep the same rhythm, which also ends that we get a bit more tired in the last arrows, or we don't think enough between arrows because we have not too much time or we are alone, so we just force ourselves to shoot very fast without preparing the shot. With this exercise we have time to prepare the shot, to think properly, and the body be ready to make a good shot each of the arrows we do. The third exercise is about purpose. Training is not just to shoot arrows, but we have to put a purpose in each arrow, a goal. And one of the things we happen very often is that we don't know exactly what goal to use in each arrow. So this exercise is very simple. We make a shot in any distance with a target face, and by observing where the arrow hits, if it's left, right, or if it's up and down, we set a goal for the next arrow. If the arrow is going up, most of the time it's because we lost the contact of the anchor. We lose the reference. The distance from the arrow to the eyes has changed. So the next arrow, when the arrow has been hitting high, is to make sure that we focus and that the position is consistent and we move in the same horizontal angle. When the arrow is left and right, what we have changed is the alignment, or the string is not aligned in the bow, or we have slid, we have changed the position. That's why the arrow goes more or less in the left and the right hand archers. So what the exercise goal is, we observe where the arrow hits, we suppose that the shot was well done, but we didn't feel that something changed. If it's up and down, is the anchor position and try to keep it consistent. If it's left and right, it used to be string alignment or sliding. So we adapt our goal according to what's happened in the previous arrow. give us focus and train us to change the focus or the goal according to what is happening. So we are not trying to do the same all the time and stick to the same situation, but we adapt to what is happening in our shot, which is a very good way to learn how to focus better in competition. If you manage to integrate exercises of strength, control, and purpose in your daily training, your performance will be much better.